Hello everybody, it's Wacko. Welcome you to week 8 of CLDL, season 7. This week we're up against Fak Luigi, who has a really scary team consisting of Terapagod, Zera Aura, Zygarde 50, Terra, Staraptor, Primarina, and Terra Druddigon. He's going to be sporting the Terra Normal Staraptor and Terra Steel Druddigon. In the back, he had Mega Absol, Rillaboom, and Scizor. Didn't think he'd bring those because I think Absol just kind of hard loses to Azu and Zapdos. I would also say it probably loses to Tusk, but it does get Player Off, and I don't know how much Player Off does. I just kind of assumed he probably wouldn't slot it. And it also loses to Darkrai, Speed Tier. Although, I mean, I don't think Darkrai can O-Code unless I'm running Focus Blast, so... I don't know, maybe Absol was, like, a good bring, he just couldn't slot it, maybe. Because the only mons I opted to not bring were Lycanroc, Dusk, Decidueye, and Sandslash Alola. Yes, I still do have a Sandslash on my team, I just haven't used it yet. So yeah, this week, I'll be bringing the Great Tusk with protective pads because I was expecting Druddigon to come and I figured it would be his Tusk switch in. I'm running the Headlong Rush, Close Combat, Ice Spinner, and Rapid Spin, and again because I'm running protective pads and I don't have to worry about Helmet plus Rough Skin, which is very nice. My Darkrai set should be Dark Pulse, Ice Beam, Incinerate, and what's my last move? It might be like Thunderbolt, maybe? I don't exactly remember. My Zapdos set is Helmet, Static with Thunderbolt, U-Turn, Roost, and Toxic. Since I have Spin on Tusk, I felt like I didn't need Zapdos removal. I'm gonna see if I can move this slightly. No, that just might be how it is. I want to see if I can get Tusk and Zygarde's like full sprite there, but it's fine. Our Slowking set is Lagging Tail with Trick, Chilly Reception, Sludge Bomb, and Flamethrower. The idea here is to nerf Terapagos since I'm not bringing Decidueye. I figured if I can trick a Lagging Tail onto Terapagos, then it would no longer be an issue, and I should be able to revenge kill it with that Great Tusk, or just wear it down eventually with like Azu or Hoodra. Because it would be moving last no matter what. Our next set is Azumarill running the Liquidation, Play Rough, and Aqua Jet. And my fourth move is Encore. Again, it's kind of for Terapagos, but just in case I feel like I'd have to click Encore as I'm like sacking Azu, potentially. I'm also running enough speed to outrun Primarina. Assuming he runs like no speed. Actually, I think I assumed he could run like a teeny bit of speed to like speed creep a speed creep. That's kind of how I run things, so I'm not as... Actually, I think I'm like pretty near max HP, but I'm not actually as offensive. So yeah. And my last set is actually Terra Grass Hoodra, because I think Terra Grass helps me beat both Zera Aura and Zygarde. Since Zygarde really can't do much, and also helps me against like Primarina. And if he brings Rillaboom, then I can get a boosted Terra Blast from Rillaboom. So yeah, I'm running the Terra Blast. What am I running? Ice Beam? I think I'm running Flash Cannon? No, why would I be running Flash Cannon? I might be like Drake. I think it's Draco Meteor, and I don't remember my last move. Oh, you know what? It was Body Press. Okay, so it was Terra Blast, Body Press, I think Ice Beam, and Acid Armor, I believe. As you can see, I don't fucking remember what sets I brought. I kind of prepped for this game like a couple days ago, and I haven't really thought about it since. I tend to lose to Fak Luigi. I don't think I've ever beat him other than getting a forfeit win from him, so I wasn't expecting to really win here, but yeah. Anyways, whether or not if I win this, I have a chance of playoffs. If I lose this game, I most likely cannot make playoffs because I'd be, at most, I could make it to 4 or 5. I would probably have a positive differential if I win the next game, if I lose this one, but I'm not counting my crow, I don't know what the saying is there, but yeah. Getting things started, I'm going to lead with Slowking as he leads Primarina, which is a decent lead for me. He's going to flip turn, does a decent chunk as he brings in Zygarde. I really wish I ran Ice Beam here because I would have clicked it here. Because I know Zygarde is like most likely coming in, if not like Drud could come in, but like nothing else really wants to switch in on the Slowking right now. And so yeah, I really wish I did bring Ice Beam over Flamethrower, but yeah, I brought Flamethrower for Scissor and Rillaboom. Well, mostly for Scissor, but yeah, again, kind of regret it. I'm gonna Sludge Bomb, no poison for me. Gonna bring in Tusk as he 1,000 arrows. I was looking very choice banded because I am kind of a bulky Tusk. Gonna Ice Spinner as it looks like he's also like very max defense Drudigan. And he has the, it shows that I'm protected by Rough Skin against pads, but he also has a helmet. So I'm gonna bring in Azu as he gets up rocks. I will Play Rough, which will knock him out. Didn't really have a Play Rough switch in, which is good for me. As yeah, I do see that he has helmet, but leftovers will heal me back up a little tiny bit. I'm gonna bring in Zapdos here because I didn't want to sack Azu. I felt like Azu could at least do something against one of his Mons. Mostly like probably like Primarina. None of the Mons I brought Zapdos for really came anyways. So yeah, he's gonna Terra Normal the Staraptor. Double Edge is gonna do kind of a lot, but he will take Helmet Chip and such. Double Edge will knock me out. So yeah, unfortunately here, I don't get a static proc. Because I know he's not pads because he's taking recoil for my helmet. So he's either like, I think he's Scarf. I think he's like Jolly Scarf here. So yeah, that's unfortunate for me. Tusk is also in a range where I pretty much died to a Double Edge, so I have to be careful about who I bring in. So actually here is when I bring in Azu, and I'm going to Aqua Jet because I wanted to potentially beat the Staraptor. If he had stayed in, Aqua Jet crit would have KO'd him. Unfortunately though, he goes Primarina. And at this point, I don't really have a switch into Primarina, especially with the Rock Slip, and I was kind of expecting him to maybe flip turn anyways. But yeah, he's going to Encore me. I am going to miss a Play Rough there, unfortunately, as Moonblast brings me down a little bit. Play Rough will crit and knock him out. So Azu, I feel like Azu's been really lucky this season with the crits. I did miss a Play Rough there, but like overall, I feel like it's been really lucky, especially against Martin. I'm pretty sure it got like 2 crits versus Martin. So yeah, I don't know what's really going on there, but I do get my crit against Primarina. Double Edge will knock me out. Oh yeah, since I'm Encored, I can't just Aqua Jet. So unfortunately, I have to let Azu go down. He's not going to die there, so I'm going to bring in Tusk. I felt like Hoodra could potentially beat whatever was left. Although I kind of think I should have left Tusk around. Because Tusk, I don't know if I was running a lot of speed, but potentially I could beat at least Terrapagos and Zygarde. With what I have, I think I should have let Darkrai go down, but yeah, I will end up going down to the Double Edge, unfortunately for me. But at least Staraptor dies there. Goodra's going to come in. I'm going to take some rocks as he Earth Powers. Does quite a bit. I'm going to Acid Armor. And he actually does kind of a lot, so yeah, he's going to Calm Mind. I'm going to Body Press and break his Terror Shell. Doesn't really do that much, because I don't think I'm running a lot of defense investment. Unfortunately, Terra Starstorm is going to do way too much damage, and yeah, Body Press isn't really enough to knock it out. But I at least get him in range where I can at least knock him out with Darkrai now. Darkrai is going to get the KO finally on Terrapagos, and now at this point, I'm going to bring in Slowking because I don't know what the Zera wants to do, and I still have my Lagging Tail. So I could potentially trick the Lagging Tail and then win with Darkrai. Unfortunately, he sees that coming, and I'm going to trick the Lagging Tail into Zygarde. And now that Zygarde's slower than me, I can Chilly Reception into Darkrai. Arrows doesn't do that much because he no longer has the Choice Band. He's going to bring in the Zera Aura. I'm going to Ice Beam. Do quite a bit of damage as now I bring in Slowking. He's going to Thunderbolt, which doesn't do too much. And here I'm like, I think he's going to go Zygarde. But no, he actually just Calm Minds in the face of me, like, potentially having the trick. So he gets that 50-50 right, and at this point, because I chill reception, I am just gonna lose this game, unfortunately. I feel like I did what I could to win, but no, he always seems to read everything I do. And now he's gonna crit T-Bolt, which doesn't really matter too much. I mean, I think I would have lived 2 Thunderbolts from that range without a crit, but it doesn't really matter. He's just kind of speeding up the inevitable. Thunderbolt will knock out Darkrai, and that will be GG's. So yeah, I do end up losing, which means playoffs is out of the picture, but to be honest, this season's been kind of a struggle. I feel like some of the games I've lost have been either just very bullshit or just like really close. Like this game was really close. If I had tricked a choice band onto the Zera Aura, I think it would have been over because he clicked Calm Mind, so he would have been locked into Calm Mind, and I could have chill reception into Darkrai, started clicking Ice Beam, and if he goes into Zera, I just go back into Slowking and just start spamming like Sludge Bomb or Chili, whatever he does. And it would have been, I think, it would have been a closer game. I might have still lost, honestly, because I don't know if I could pivot around with the Rocks up and Zygarde being around, whether or not it has Lagging Tail, so... and I didn't have Ice Beam on my Slowking. Honestly, like, if I had ran Ice Beam on Slowking, this would have been a completely different game. But unfortunately, it wasn't. It'll be GG's to Fac. Can't make playoffs, but I guess maybe I can have a meme game next week, and maybe we'll have some fun with that. Also, hopefully my audio's okay. It's kind of peaking right now. I don't know why I'm peaking. But I had to, like, reset some audio mixing shit. I'm gonna have to figure this out at some point. I don't know how I ruined it, to be honest, but earlier I had a telehealth appointment and my mic just muted for some reason, and I had to figure that out. I don't know what's going on, so hopefully I can get that fixed. Maybe someone can help me test that, and yeah, next week we'll be facing Puckbud. Unfortunately, he can't make playoffs either, which is, again, a perfect opportunity to do a meme game. I am still trying to avoid demotion, though, so I guess I should probably try to win, because I think if he beats me and if he wins this week, it might be me that could potentially get demoted, but I don't know. It could get scary, and I should go for a win. I don't really think I will win. I feel like all the matchups I should have won, I just end up losing. And it was just kind of the story of my life. Honestly, though, like, I think... I don't know if it's just the way, like, Tusk teams are structured, but it's just really... I don't see Great Tusk perform very well. Like, even if Great Tusk itself performs well, like, the team that it's on doesn't perform well, is what I feel like I've noticed lately. So maybe it's just having drafted Great Tusk and it just doesn't do... something about the teams it's on just doesn't perform well, so next time I will consider that. It also could be Darkrai. I feel like Darkrai hasn't done that much, and also Zapdos has been kind of meh. Azu's been putting in work. I think Goodra's been doing decently. Slowking, unfortunately, just can't do shit. But it's just kind of unlucky. But yeah, I will see you guys next week. Thank you for watching.